Hey, how's it going? Scott with you once again, and as you can see, I'm sitting outside, beautiful spring day here in Montana, and thought I'm going to take advantage of that. It's somewhere in the 70s, that perfect blend of comfort, light shirt, shorts, and just enjoying this kind of day. Not too hot, not too cold, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Last week, I came to you from the new fitness center in my town where I'm now working. But for the prior 4 or 5 years now, I've worked at the other fitness center in our town. It's a much older building. In fact, it's called the Fire Hall because it was the original, fire department in our community in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And it's a very cool building. But with any old building come all kinds of old problems or problems because of the old building. And one of the problems that we've had in that building for years is, I don't know if the plumbing, I don't imagine it's original, but it's very old. And so whenever you take a shower, in the locker rooms, you have extreme highs and extreme lows in terms of temperatures. All it takes is somebody else turning a faucet on and boom, you get zapped with scalding hot water, you get zapped with freezing cold water. You've probably all been there. Motels will have this type of thing happen, various places. Maybe your own house has this happen. And it's those extremes that make us, So what do? Well, you don't just walk out, you don't just quit, you don't just turn the thing off. You work, you adjust, you turn the faucet, you turn the handle a bit, and you try and bring that really hot and the cold, and you try and blend them so that it's workable and so that it works for you to be able to take a shower that's somewhat comfortable, if you will. Well, I got to thinking a few weeks ago when that had happened there after a workout. I got to thinking, there's a message right here in this little situation with dealing with our kids. Because you're going to have your share of kids who are going to come to you who are just ice cold. I mean, they are just, they shut down, they're not warm to things happening. They're hard to work with. You're going to work with others who are scalding hot. They're going to get, either they are that way or they're in the moment in something that happens in a practice or games or wherever, they're going to blow up. They're going to explode. What do? You just turn them off? You just leave? You just kick them out? Or do you work with them? Do you turn the faucet? Do you find a way to blend the heat with some cool? To blend the cold with some warmth? Do you find a way to bring them together so that you can help this player, more importantly, this kid, this person, have an experience from which he or she can grow and from which he or she can derive pleasure and understanding and learn lessons? It's so easy for us to, and we're talking about dealing with challenging personalities, it's so easy for us to just brush them aside, get rid of them. That would be the easy thing to do. Well, sometimes, yeah, but it's not necessarily the right thing to do. Yes, at some point when you work, if you can never get the scalding to go away or the freezing to go away, yeah, and then you would turn it off and leave, and it's time to find something else. Yeah, there's times you're going to have to get rid of kids. But let's work with them first. Let's turn the faucet. Let's try to adjust as much as we possibly can to bring some balance, to blend the hot and the cold, to bring it to something that's totally workable, to get done what needs to get done, which in our world is creating the best possible experience for all the kids in your program. That includes the challenging ones. So, little roundabout way to get to that message, but it's something that had hit me while that hot water was hitting me. It also hit me, hey, guy, you just work with it. And I hope that we all will consider that, working with our kids the best we can to bring them in line and have a great experience. Do me a favor, scroll down, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. And like I said the last couple of weeks, I would really like you to subscribe to the channel. We'd like to really continue to spread the messages that we've got going here. We'll talk to you again next week.